This is Key. I'm with Low Key. So today we're gonna talk about being broke. Okay, does your belief system say broke? And what I mean by that is deep down inside, like consciously you want things, right?
Yeah.
But subconsciously you do things that counteract that.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, does your belief system say broke? Because your belief system, that's what you're going to do. Whatever you believe, that's what you're going to do, and that's what you're going to get in return. So you want more money, right? But you spend more money than you make. You want.
Hold up. So what does that say though? What do you think that said just at one point you gave?
You don't believe.
Yeah.
You don't believe you can have it. So therefore, like I said before, your mind is gonna go for what's familiar.
Yeah.
So it's familiar to you to spend more money. It's familiar to you to act off impulse. It's familiar to you to want, but don't come up with a strategy to get it.
Yeah.
Because it's easier to spend. So does your belief system say broke, or does it say abundance? Does it say wealth and prosperity and success? Everything that you do throughout the day, does it align with what you want?
Exactly.
Or is it just a want? Is it just something because it sounds good?
I think that's what it is. I was looking at a special. Cats in the hood, everybody like, man, I'm all about the money. I'm just trying to get out of this and just be focused on the money. But no, everybody say that though. You know what I'm saying? Don't everybody say that.
They do.
But then that same person will be breakfast time or be out, it's all bad. Like, man, I'm all about that money. I'm trying to get up out of here. I'm all about the money, man, you know? And then dinner, man, the money don't even make you happy, man. With the beer. You got the beer, man. That money don't make you happy, man. So you gotta focus on yourself first of all.
Exactly.
Or you gonna be looking at the feet of someone else who looking at somebody else's feet, meaning you're not looking up into the glory that the Creator like has given you to create.
Fact.
You looking at somebody else's feet, following them. Whether you following them verbally, you know, you definitely follow them visibly because you looking at their feet.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You're not looking up for yourself.
Absolutely. That's right.
Straight up. So this same person who say, man, I'm all about that money. He heard it on TV. He want the things that he see. That's the trap. It's nothing but energy. Right? You don't acquire these things without something. So it takes a lot of energy to produce these things. Like you don't see the people who studying the rejection after rejection after rejection. The restructuring the plans, constant work. Like you don't see that. So when people see the result of hard work, they want the money for the result. That's why you see people living in trailers, driving Benzes, because they broke mentally.
Yeah.
So they go after the thing to make it seem like they putting the energy into something, and that was the byproduct.
Absolutely, and I see that especially with the pathway we have taken. We see that a lot. Like you live in a house maybe that's 10,000, But your Benz, a Benz, that's like a luxury car. And we're seeing like
all the time.
Benzes, like big SUVs, like big time stuff in
Yeah,
these yards of
trash,
people.
like,
And it's like the mentality, like your belief system underneath everything. Like if you were to strip your consciousness, your subconscious mind, like what's in there. Like you driving a Benz, but you live in a $10,000 house. You driving a Denali, but you live in a trailer. Like we're not knocking those things because we've all experienced something throughout life. But what I'm saying is your belief system is not, you're not matching it up. And then we want to have things, but we don't want to do what it takes to get there.
exactly.
So it takes you actually shifting your paradigm, shifting all, because whether we know it or not, like we said, from a child growing up, whatever you saw, like you already have belief systems inside of you planted, seeds planted. If you seen lack, that's a seed planted. If you seen a bunch of struggling, that's a seed planted, and you don't think about it, but you want things, but you in your subconscious mind, you like, I can't, I can't have that. Look at what I make. I can't have that, man. I want that. I want this. I want that.
I can't do
I
that.
can't,
I
but
can't do like that person.
Mm-hmm.
And that's most people.
Yeah, and then you will have some people that make you feel like you're inadequate if you're trying, if you're changing the way that you're thinking, you're changing the things that you do, they'll have you thinking that something's wrong with you, and then you'll like go back.
Yeah.
So it's a shift. You have to shift your mind into what you want: abundance, success, wealth, health, prosperity, love, abundance of love. And then we also have to, what stops us from getting the blessing of all of that is being grudgeful. Like, that's number one, holding things over and over and over again, holding things for 10, 15 years. And you say things like, oh, she makes me sick, or he makes me sick, and that's exactly what it's doing to you. It's making you sick. And you blocking the blessing, like God is trying to push, he wants you to have all of these things. But when you hold things and hold it and hold it, and you feel with that, that stops you from moving forward. And that goes along with the broke mentality.
Yeah.
So it's all on the same frequency. Broke, grudgeful, angry, pissed off, like I can't have that, I can't do this, I can't do that. And then you're limited. You limit yourself. And God doesn't like that because God feels like you're amazing. I made you. I know the things that I have for you. But if you don't get into alignment, if you don't shift your paradigm, you're going to continue to have the things that you have. And it's just a direct reflection of what you're thinking. Look around you. It's a direct reflection of what you're thinking.
Yeah. That's real. Do you really want what you say you want? Look at your circle. Like, do you want the things you say, or do you want to be around the people you're around? Mm-hmm. Which one more important to you? Because if what you want is not in alignment of the people you looking at and calling your friends, mm-hmm. you will be castigated.
Yeah.
For real.
They're gonna throw you away.
And then
I'll tell you that.
Most people at that point, they realize they would rather have the validation of the people they're around. That's success to have a group of people that you're able to go talk to with whatever y'all talking about. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Hey, cool. Mm-hmm. But like if you in the creating your own reality, mm-hmm. and once you realize, you know, that not everybody is in alignment, and they attempt to castigate. You gotta separate. And that's enlightenment right there. That's when you know like it's real.
Yep.
It's
Absolutely.
real. And now it's time to like get to work. Like every great person, Tupac. Most people say he the greatest rapper of all time. Like it's not a coincidence. They said this man got enough music to last the next 20 years because he lived in the studio. You know,
That's deep.
he put energy into something and it has to come back. For every action, it's an equal and opposite reaction.
Yep.
It's gonna come back.
It is.
The problem is people mask the work, the energy that's put in by rather having the things that the energy produce, i.e., material things. The illusion of you having some money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what it is.
Straight illusion. But you know what I'm saying? You don't deserve that stuff.
Yeah.
So because you thinking like that, you about to not have it. Like the pendulum has to swing back in the other direction because of your broke mentality. For real. If you didn't have a broken mentality, you would understand you have to put energy, you know what I'm saying, for the energy to come back.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
In the gym, you get sick. You don't walk around and, what's the way to put it? You break your knee. You don't walk around like your knee ain't broke off Percocets to mask the pain. Cause your shit getting worse.
Yeah.
You just don't feel it.
Right.
It's the same thing. You treating the symptom like you're not healing the problem. For real. You ain't got nothing else?
That's it. It's basically like you gotta shift your paradigm. You gotta shift it, and your paradigm is just a bunch of the beliefs, systems, a bunch of belief systems.
So what's a couple tips they could do? Since we know that systems and beliefs is at the core, what's a couple things they could do to mitigate that?
Number one is you gotta realize you gotta forgive people. I think that's number one. Forgive people, and you also have to understand that you have an issue. Understand that you have a problem. Everything that I've done has gotten me here, and I need to change this. So I need to change the way that I'm thinking. I need to change everything that I do in a day and constantly make adjustments, work on self. So self-improvement, everything I do, everything I read, start reading people's storylines on their Instagram, their DMs, and all that other stuff that y'all be doing, and worry about yourself. You know what I'm saying? So start looking at you and how you can shift, how you can make changes throughout the day. Hey, I'm going to start with when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to say a prayer, I'm going to meditate, I'm going to affirm my day, I'm going to affirm who I am. I am going to not spend if I don't have to. So where you would spend, go to the store after work or whatever it is that you're doing, don't do it.
Yeah.
You know? It's just like when you go in the store, you go to that line, and you see all these things right there. I mean, they do it for a reason. You see all the snacks,
exactly
all the candies. And at Walmart, they got a battery charger. They got
they gonna bust you.
Everything that you could possibly, chapstick,
They gonna
lotion.
bust you.
Like all of that stuff is right there on the aisle, and they call that the impulse aisle. That's to get your money at the last minute. So it's just the same way with if you are a spender, don't spend. You know, go where you going, get what you gotta get, come on out. You know, or don't get nothing at all. you know, until you learn how to it's all in discipline. Your belief systems is just exactly what we told you it was. So shift your paradigm, shift your way of thinking. And if you mess up, hey, don't beat yourself up about it. What you do is you make adjustments. You write it down. Take it from your head, from your mind, put it on paper.
Yep. Fine tune it and go back at it. You fall down, you get back up.
Absolutely.
You fall down, you get back up. You gonna get your ass knocked out. When you trying to do these endeavors, you gonna get knocked out, man. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get knocked out, but you gotta keep digging. You gotta keep working. You got something else?
No, that's it.
I'm low.
This is Key, and we're low key.
Like, comment,
And subscribe.
hit the notification bell. We gonna see y'all on the next one. Peace.